live at Bush Presidential Library, the Sun. Alright, let's go in. Oh, over here? Oh. Library and museum. They have a cafe too and a bathroom. Alright. Okay. 我变石头了。Hi, we're inside. 他先经过一个很严格的 security check，
对，很严格。
然后不能带水，不能带吃的，然后停车费超级贵，5块钱1小时。Yep， 那是一个前3分钟，后面1个小时75 cent 这样。好，我们要准备进场哦。No flash photography. Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Here you go.
Thank you.
Since 22 votes as our gift to America for George W. Bush and Richard B.
Because your love was with them.
And that's painted by Rembrandt Peale. It's called the Porthole Portrait of Washington. And Rembrandt Peale came from an artist family, hence his first name. And he was a well-known artist, even as and he did paint Washington. But keep in mind, George Washington dies about 2 weeks before the year 1800. So by 1800, George Washington is dead and gone. Okay, so Rembrandt Peale, like I said, he painted Washington after the Revolutionary War, where General Washington is busy playing hide and seek from British Generals Cornwallis and Clinton and Howe and others, and it's like, he did not look like that, okay?
Has gone before.
See those world are made of faces. Need to make a boat.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds left.
This crisis is too big for the local police. Do you realize their resources are missing? They're probably out trying to save their own families from the courtroom.
Time's up. It's time to make a decision. You were asked how to restore order in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. You had three options. The people who were theater today decided to invoke the insurrection and send troops to restore order. Here's what President Bush did. When Hurricane Katrina flooded New Orleans in 2005, I chose to send in federal troops without law enforcement authority. It became clear during the crisis that local and state officials were overwhelmed, and that the governor of the state was not going to relinquish authority to the federal government. So I sent 7,000 federal troops into New Orleans, but did not give them the ability to act as law enforcement officers. I decided that sending in federal troops with diminished authority was better than sending in no federal troops at all. It was what the crisis required, and the troops helped restore order in the city.
Central. OK， 我们玩完布希总统小布希的图书馆对，它蛮小的，跟其他的总统的 library 比起来，
它蛮贵的，
它超级贵的，比一般贵4、5倍。
对，然后停车要钱，
停车还要钱，一般都免费，是第一次要停车。
票价贵超多，
然后它纪念品也超贵的，
纪念品
人家都3、4块，它要12块，我说 what the F， 一个小小的东西要12块。
超贵，
反正就是不推荐来的，除非你要收集所有的盖章，你就要来，对啊。
可是如果你真的没有很喜欢，
对啊，我是觉得没有特别好看，对啊，也没有什么特别 interesting， 就它就911
跟他的那个
Katrina 是不推荐的一间 library。
这是我去过，我们也没有去过那么，
我们去过5间了，每一间都很有意思，好不好？
每一间都很它的我觉得有趣的是它的 technology 做的很，
对，它就是很
现代先进，然后
有些 tablet 啊什么，
对，就可以 touch screen 啊这样，其他的就没有那么，可是其他的比较有意思，它就是一个很衰的一个总统。
对啊，他爸的还比较好玩，我觉得。
他爸的还不错。
他就是一个搞笑的，一直在拍他搞笑样。
对啊，就很多影片可以看了。
很多影片，然后别点。
对啊，就比较现代化的总统吧。
OK， 好，那我们现在逛了大概1个半小时就已经玩完了，就不想再待了，已经没什么好看。
已经没有什么，然后还要不想要再继续复 park。
对，然后我们现在就准备去吃大餐了。
牛排。
耶，牛排。
德州就是要吃
牛排。Alright, see you. Bye bye. Thank you for watching our video. JS Adventure is a snippet of our daily lives and travel.
谢谢收看我们的频道 ，JS Adventure 记录了我们的日常生活跟旅游记事。
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't by clicking the red subscribe button at the bottom.
请按下方红色的订阅按钮来订阅我们的频道哦。
See you guys next time.
下集见，
拜拜。